What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Mike.
And I'm John.
We're the DIY Topic Guys. Today's episode, we're going to be hitting on some fantasy football 2021
Super sleepers.
Super sleepers. So if you need to beat a Bobby in the office, if you got to beat Jim in accounting, make sure you guys stay tuned and make sure that you guys are here for the late round draft picks. That's going to make you win your league. So let's hit it with the top 10 sleepers for your 2021 fantasy football draft.
You want to start it off?
Starting it off with number 10, DJ Chark, Jacksonville Jaguars with an ADP currently in the 8th round. John, he's 24 years old. He's in a contract year. He currently has Trevor Lawrence going to be throwing to him. He's the second coming of Jesus. Remember Peyton Manning?
I do remember Peyton Manning.
But he's being compared to all these people. Now, he's not DJ Chark, but he's the guy throwing to him. Chances are they're going to be playing from behind. He's wide receiver. They're going to be constantly throwing the ball. He had an amazing year, 2019. Last year, he had quarterbacks that were all over the place, couldn't get anything going. He had injuries, so a lot of QB turmoil. This year, he has a lot of opportunities, and his current ADP is sliding down very, very quickly, and I think he can be a perfect steal for everyone. So try to target him, and I think that if you get him in the late 8th round, I think it would be a steal. And you're looking at 2019 numbers, and I think that those numbers could be easily eclipsed, and you're looking at easily beating the 73, 1008 that he had back then. Okay. So hit me with your number 9.
All right, my number 9, Antonio Gibson, Washington Redskins running back. So this
football
guy,
team.
His rookie year, Redskins football team, Washington, it doesn't matter. This guy, his rookie year, 4.7 yards per carry, 11 TDs, complete stud, sleeping. All season reports this year are saying that he is going to be much more heavily involved in the game. But with McKissick still around, probably not going to be a full-time 3-round back. We'll see, maybe, but nonetheless, solid pickup for late in the rounds.
Sounds good. All right, so moving on to number 8. Guy's been around for a long time, Jarvis Landry, playing on the Cleveland Browns with an ADP currently in the 10th round. He's only 28 years old though, and he's seen over 100 targets every year that he's been in the NFL. And he plays across from OBJ. OBJ just isn't the star. He had one catch, he turned into a meme, and he blew up. He went on, he's not good. So he gets injured and he continues to plummet. So this gives Jarvis Landry the opportunity. Baker Mayfield is a star in the making, and he has a lot to prove. So he's going to be making the most of that, and he's going to be utilizing Landry more and more in the targets. So I easily see him catching over 80 balls, 100 yards, or 1,000 yards this season easily. He's not big into touchdowns, so I see like 4 to 5. But with an ADP in the 10th round, he could be easily one of those guys that brings you into the fantasy playoffs and gets you into the championship.
For sure. Not quite as good as a pick as my boy Phillip Lindsay on the Texans, though. Let me tell you. So, first last couple years he did great, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. Then last year, little injury plague, so didn't really do as well as he probably should have. Still has a solid career average of 4.8 yards per carry. That is solid, and he's a little guy, 5'9", 190 pounds. That's a ton. He's smaller than I am. Running out there every day. Solid runner. Again, probably not going to be a starter, but considering Johnson's injury history and how young he still is, this guy's definitely going to pick him up. Don't let him go too far behind.
Phillip Lindsay's one of those guys that he's like the little engine that could. Mm-hmm. Don't cross him off your list, guys. Number 6, Elijah Moore. Now I know everyone always stays away from the Jets, but this guy is electric. Have you seen his film? Check him out. Great in college. And he's going to give a little character to the Jets, too, that we need. We have one of the best offensive lines in the league right now, revamped. We have 2 solid linemen, so we're looking good with that. It'll give rookie Zach Wilson some opportunities to kind of just sit back there and look for him, and he's going to be crossing over the middle. I think with an ADP currently in the 13th round, he's going to be one of those guys that's going to showcase PPR monster ability. Probably not too many touchdowns just because of the team that he's playing on, but because of the team that he's playing on, they're going to be playing from behind, and that also translates into garbage time. The Jets we have a lot of new weapons, but we don't have a lot of consistent playmakers.
Anything good.
So, there's opportunity for this guy to carve out a role to be, dare I say, Antonio Brown or something similar in the coming years. Check him out, 13th round. You'll be happy you did.
13th round, yeah, all right, fair enough. My boy right here, no one's probably heard of him, Josh Palmer on the Chargers. So he was a third, actually, believe it or not, he's third rounder in the NFL draft last year. But so all we really have to go off is some college numbers that he's got, and they were okay for considering where he played. He played in Tennessee, and he's got 99 catches, 1,500 yards, 7 TDs. But Tennessee's trash. I'm not a big college guy, but even I know Tennessee's passing game is dog shit. But that being said, playing alongside Justin Herbert looks pretty good for him. So it should be beneficial for the both of them, but we'll see. Who knows? It's a real sleeper right there.
Number 4, Jalen Hurts, Philadelphia Eagles quarterback, currently with an ADP in the 9th round. Remember the days of Mike Vick?
Yeah, of course.
This is that guy. He scrambles. He's Lamar Jackson. He's like a Kyler Murray. And when you're looking at fantasy purposes, this is the type of guy that you need, because play breaks down, he sprints for 60 yards.
Yeah.
The team is going to be awful, but he has the opportunity to put up a solid floor of 20 points a game. He might throw a bunch of picks, he might fumble either, but because he's going to throw a couple TDs, he's going to run for a couple TDs, he's going to have the entire package. You can easily win a couple games because he put up 40 points. He's going to be one of those guys where you stock up on your running backs and your wide receivers early. You get this guy, you target him in the mid to late 9th round. This is going to be one of the guys that you're going to be looking at and be like, how did I get him so late?
Hope so. You hope so. Gus Edwards, Ravens running back. So posted at least 700 yards, averaged at least 5 yards a carry in the last 3 years. Last 3 seasons, I should say. So he's going to do some good there. Now that Ingram's gone, it's going to free up a lot more touches for him. We should have more opportunities to produce there. Whether or not he cracks double digits is beyond me, but nonetheless, he should be a solid pick. I think he should show pretty good numbers coming soon. Just wait. Super sleeper on mine.
Super sleeper. Now, nothing is better than a little pre-draft controversy for my boy. And at number 2, we're sitting at Cole Beasley, the Bills wide receiver, sitting at an ADP of 13. His ADP is plummeting because this guy hates COVID. He hates the protocols that the NFL is putting in, and he refuses to play along. So people obviously get scared. They don't want to touch him. But at a 13th round ADP, this is one of those guys that is worth flying for. So he's on the Bills. He's received 100 targets over the last 2 years. Josh Allen is a star in the making. This man is going to be lightning. He's going to be so good this year, and actually getting him this late, this will be the building block that is going to be a 13th rounder, but you could easily have first round production from him just based off of what he's done in the last couple of years. And the Bills are lighting it up. So this guy, he's going to be your key to fantasy football championship victory and beating that Bobby and Jim in accounting.
Everybody hates Jim. Everybody hates Jim. Yeah. Well, I meant at the office. Everybody hates Bobby everywhere. So my number 1 pick here, Mike Williams, Chargers wide receiver. So if you had to put a pin in them, discount Kenny Golladay. Not going to catch a lot of balls for you. He's not going to be an every week producer. But to put it in perspective, in 2019 he caught 49 passes for 1,000 yards. 20 yards reception. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take that. In 2020, he caught just one less, so 250 fewer yards, but 13 fantasy points. You'll take that. I'll take a guy who puts up 13 every week. I'll take it.
Yeah, for a late round sleeper.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So there we go. Those are our top 10 fantasy football sleepers for 2021. If you want to win your league, if you want to get into the playoffs and win that championship, you need some of these guys in order to make that happen. Walk into the season knowing that you guys are confident with this. Check us out next week for people that you need to stay away from. We're the DIY Topic guys. Catch you guys next time.